Let me ask you a question. Do you ever see a movie that is so dumb that you just want to repeatedly hit your head off a hard surface? Truth or Dare is the kind of movie that left me wanting to do that almost immediately. Now, I'm in these kind of movies. Now, the Blumhouse produced movies are genuinely pretty entertaining. They're kind of soft horror most of the time, but I'm happy to go that way because they're, like I said, fun. And that is the main thing. So Truth or Dare was something that I was curious about. Missed it in the cinema, caught it on a streaming service, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to check this thing out. I didn't know a thing about it, and to be honest, that's probably the best, because if somebody had told me the synopsis that I'm just about to tell you, I don't think I would have bothered with it either. This takes a group of people to a house where a strange entity is going to play truth or dare with them. Only there'll be no truths, just dares that are deadly. A ghost spirit that wants to play truth or dare. Oh man, it makes my head hurt just thinking about it. And I've seen some amount of rubbish in my day. You know, I happily sit and watch any kind of crap, but this was just a little bit too far. Why does a ghost want to play truth or dare? Does it really matter? Not particularly. It's a stupid conceit for a movie that is rather uninteresting. Now, to say it's completely crap would be quite appropriate, but not entirely truthful. There was some fun moments to it, and that is the tension as they feel forced to do these unspeakable tasks, the things that everything about them is telling them not to do, but they feel they have to, or else this weird spirit's going to make them do it anyway. Because that's the threat to it, It's they'll give you a dare, it'll give you a time limit to do the dare, and if you don't do the dare, it forces you to do the dare. Kind of silly, isn't it? There's some fun moments of kind of gore in this one where they make people do horrible stuff, pour a bucket of acid over your head, pull a tooth out, cut yourself, just strange things. But the movie itself is let down by this ultimate conceit, truth or dare, where the real truth is that you don't want to watch this movie, and it really does feel like a dare having to sit all the way through it. The characters, whose names I didn't even bother to learn, one might have been Alex, could have been a girl or boy, I no idea. They're a character in the movie. There's no other characteristics about them. You get small insights into the person that they're supposed to be, but that's usually down to costuming or the way they kind of talk. But ultimately, they could have been vacant spaces, they could have been mannequins. There was no person in amongst the cast that I felt remotely attached to in any way, shape or form. Unlike something like Happy Death Day, a movie that was pretty silly, just mashing up horror and Groundhog Day, but gave me a character that I genuinely kind of liked, gave me some laughs, and never really delivered on the gore, because every time she died, she started the day again, so you always missed out on that, and I didn't feel robbed. I had a fun time with that movie. There's not much fun to be had in Truth or Dare, and I tried. I really tried to go with this one. Ultimately, I found it a bit disappointing. Ultimately, I found it a lot disappointing. There wasn't much here for me to gravitate towards. There's not enough here to make me want to go back and see it again. Unlike, and I'm going to go back to Happy Death Day again, the trailer's just dropped, and I think that looks fantastic. If you haven't seen the first one, do not watch that trailer. And yeah, Truth or Dare was unimposing, unimportant. It wasn't something that would distract me from tasks. I've watched it in parts because I kept getting bored and walked away to do something else. I took it as a personal challenge to get through the movie. I made it to the end, and now I can completely forget about it. Now I can forget about its existence. I don't have to worry about Truth or Dare ever again. It is a blight on my history, something I will forget about. I don't know if I'm missing the point here. Was there anything decent in Truth or Dare? Was there something that I could have latched onto that would have made the movie better? I am a product of the 80s, where I watched lots of crappy horror movies, and the most meandering or low budget horror movie would usually have something interesting, whether it be effects or a plot point or something to go, yeah, I liked that, that was different. Truth or there feels unoriginal, other than the concept, which is rather silly, pretty silly. It's nothing to offer at all the typical horror fan. You're not going to find anything new or rewarding in here. Like I said, let me know if I'm wrong in the comment box below. Let me know if I'm right or if I am, on the right track. I'd love to know your thoughts. I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.